Oh, I crashed.
Alright, so we're taking a look at another beginner RC helicopter. This is from a company called RC Aero. They actually make a lot of these. This is the C123, and you can see it's an Eurocopter EC135 model with the, I guess, the police helicopter paint scheme. I think it comes in another, like, sort of a gray, kind of rather boring paint scheme, but if you want to go for that, that's another one that's available. Pretty good scale details on here, so you got little pieces on here, of course, with all these little scale details. When you crash, things are going to break. So this is supposed to be very beginner friendly, and it will shut down if you crash. It detects a crash, etc. But yeah, I can tell that a lot of these like plastic pieces and stuff, if you have a pretty hard crash, you're gonna have a pretty bad day. Yeah, they do provide a spare set of blades over here. Let's just show you really quickly what else comes in the box. You get some spare blades, some stickers, and get a USB cable. There's USB-C and a couple of screwdrivers. No wall charger. The batteries do charge via USB-C, so your phone charger will probably work just fine. So these batteries are 400 milliamp hours, and they're 11.1 volts, so it's a 3-cell battery. It's pretty small. They say about 7 minutes of flight time. We'll see. I got 2 batteries in mine. I think it comes either a 1, 2, or 3 battery version. So when you check the link, you can pick the one you want. Obviously, you can pay more. I would recommend getting at least 2, just so you can swap them out and charge them up. Here's the manual. Comes in Chinese and English. And here is the remote. Got 3 different speeds here on the left. Like rates in terms of how fast you want to fly it. Extra on-off switch here, trim switches. You have a 1-button takeoff and landing button, and then this one does 3D flight. So if you're looking for a beginner RC copter that you can fly inverted, a lot of them, when you flip them over, the controls are inverted, and it's very confusing, even for me. So I've never actually tried these inverted, but this one I heard is really easy. So you basically take this switch here, you press up on it, it puts it into the inverted mode. It'll start beeping, and then to flip it over, you have to press this right stick to the right, and it'll flip over. You do have to be in speed 3 according to the manual to do that, and you have to be at least 3 meters up, so I think it's about 10, 11 feet or so, not too high. There was another copter I reviewed before that you had to take it up like 20 meters or something like that, which was super high and hard to see, so I didn't actually attempt that. So we'll attempt it on this one here. We'll see how that goes. And then the nice thing about this one is when you're inverted, the controls are normal, so you just fly it around like you would normally fly it around, and just that the copter is inverted, so that's kind of fun. And it does have altitude hold, so as you can see, it's got a centering throttle here, so it'll maintain its altitude, and it's got optical flow on the bottom right there, so it should maintain its position, but I'm not sure how it will do that when you're inverted. So I suspect the position hold does not work when you're inverted. We'll find out when we go and test fly it. And just to show quickly how the battery goes in here, there's a little latch right here. You can pop off this front cover, and there's a cable here that goes to the front LED light. So you're going to just want to set that to the side, and you can see the battery right there. The pins are in the back and the top. And you're going to take this, that's where the pins are going to go. You're going to slide this in like so. It's a little tricky, and then that's it. Stick it in, and then you're going to turn on the remote, and to bind, you just do the up and down on the stick, and then it'll bind. It won't finish the ESC calibration until you've bound the remote, but the remote should be on when you plug in the battery, and then you can bind. So just something to keep in mind. Just showing you how to put the battery in. Of course, then you put that in, and then you just stick the cover back on. And you see the lights are flashing because it's not bound to the transmitter. And then to take it out, there's a little latch right here that holds the battery in place so it doesn't get knocked out. And you want to make sure that's locked into place. Otherwise, it could potentially come out, although it is a pretty tight fit, so it's not likely. But that's what that latch is for. And the last thing to note is you do need 4 AA batteries for the remote. That's pretty standard. I think that's pretty much it. So we'll go ahead and take it out for a fly and see how it does. Alright, so go and test fly here. So turn on the transmitter. And then we'll plug in the battery. There we go. Set it down and bind it. So up and down. Should finish calibration. And we'll just hit the one-touch takeoff button. There it goes. There's a bit of a wind coming from my left. So you see it's getting pushed a little bit. Even though there's optical flow on this, it's going to take it lower here. Still drifting. So even though there's optical flow on this, it should see the ground and stay in a spot, but the wind is taking it. Anyway, let's just fly it. Alright, so it's fighting the wind, going full stick forward here. I need more rates. Level 2 here. Now I'm able to fight the wind. It's not much of a wind, maybe 10 miles an hour. The downwind is going to be way faster. Alright, so I'm just going to go straight into level 3. So that I have full control. So maybe if you're indoors in a small space, you can go to level 1 with no wind. Should be fine. Yaw has a lot of authority. Do some tornadoes, funnels. And downwind really fast. Come on back. Yeah, so there's definitely that. The wind definitely affects this in a quite a big way here. All right, so I'm going to try the. Let's see here. Well, in level 3, and I guess you need to be in level 3 for optical flow to work properly. I guess it needs more authority. It's not moving now, so let's bring it over here, and I'll show you. Yeah, level 3, it seems to not be as affected by the wind. It's able to maintain its position. So, in wind, you're gonna have to be in level 3. So I mean, it's working. Look, it's totally hands off. Barely moving. You can look at the shadow there. It's not. It's really stable. So going level 3, optical flow does work. So, all right. Let's try the inverted flight before the battery runs out here. So you're supposed to take it up. This is 3 meters. So that's got to be at least 3 meters. But then optical flow is probably not going to work as well. Hit up on the, and then flip it over. There we go. Now we're upside down. And I'm pretty sure optical flow isn't going to work. Yeah, the controls are the same. They're not inverted, even though the copter's inverted. That's pretty crazy. And I can bring it down pretty low here. Let's see here. Let's see how low let me go. Interestingly, it does drift a little bit, not a ton. Not sure. I don't think there's an optical flow sensor on the top, so it does seem to be maintaining its position pretty well, and just as easy to fly inverted as is normal. And do funnels inverted too. But I do notice that it has a little bit less authority inverted than upright. In terms of, like, you make a quick turn, it still wants to go in that direction and maintains that momentum. So it's not exactly the same, but it's pretty close. I'm not sure if it uses more battery when it's inverted or not, so This is pretty fun. So I think this is my first copter that I'm actually flying inverted. And it flies just like it does regular, so pretty cool. Lots of fun. Good times. Oh, I crashed. I wonder what happened there. Maybe the battery ran out, but this is supposed to beep at me when the voltage is low. It just wigged out and just crashed. Let's see if we got any damage here. So it's supposed to just automatically stop when the blades or when it detects a crash. And so it looks okay. I don't know what happened there. It just, I don't know if it went out of range or whatever, but everything looks all right. Maybe it went too fast. So everything should be back to normal now after it crashes, so let's take off. Oh, it was low voltage, just it didn't warn me. It's warning me now. All right, so I'll go ahead and land it here before it just cuts off on me. Hit the landing button there, and there he goes. Land. Yeah, so the battery was low. It just didn't beep. I guess it must have hit that spot and it just cut it off. So pretty nice copter. Low voltage alarm. Not working, I guess, or pretty late. But yeah, it's supposed to be a 7-minute flight time. I'm not sure exactly how much that was, but you'll see on the screen here. Check out the link in the description if you guys want to check it out. That'll do this video. Talk to you guys later.